Right now, cameras are recording Cecilia Fonona as she leaves her house, and her boyfriend Jerry J following close behind. In the 72 hours following this footage, Cecilia's bank accounts would be drained, her belongings stolen, as officers find her killed and left abandoned in a Nevada desert. The only answers they would get would be from this very same footage. Because Jerry would return moments later, pants soaked in Cecilia's blood. As he leads officers across a multi-state manhunt, this will very quickly become one of the most horrifying investigations they have ever done.
Well, this is written by Cecilia's family. Jerry, we deserve to know where our sister Cecilia is at.
And I got a lot of information, though, how she was killed, what he did with the bait, where he traveled to.
People out there are bad people out there. Trust me.
On June 2, 2019, military veteran Cecilia Cece Fonona's family was beginning to panic. They hadn't heard from Cece in 48 hours, despite repeated calls and texts to her, which was incredibly unusual. Cece was a pillar of not just her family, but her community. A Navajo woman who had risen to the rank of Army Master Sergeant at the age of 59. She had retired to take care of her ill mother, her grandchildren, and to champion for veterans. Essentially, she was a saint, a reliable one. So much so that before police even arrived at her home, they knew something was wrong. But when they stepped into the driveway, it was confirmed. Bloodstains ran down the stairs of the house and into the driveway, ending where Cece's truck was usually parked. Not only was the truck missing, but someone had tried to cover up the stains, not with bleach or paint or a chemical, with potting soil. Very quickly, Cece's family gave police a lead on who the idiot behind that could have been. Her on-again, off-again boyfriend of over 10 years, Jerry J. And when police looked at Cece's credit card record and traced her license plate, it all but confirmed it. Because they discovered that on the night of May 31st, Jerry fled the couple's home in Farmington, New Mexico, and drove straight through to Vegas, driving Cece's truck the whole way there. Not before stopping at an ATM, though, where he was captured on camera taking $1,200 out of Cece's account. But cut him some slack. After all, he needed some money to gamble, which is, disgustingly, exactly what he did as soon as he arrived in Vegas. Farmington police leapt into action, working in tandem with Las Vegas police to arrest Jerry on credit card fraud charges. But that wasn't what they were interested in questioning him on.
Hi. I'm Detective Heather Chavez. I'm with the Farmington Police Department in New Mexico. Okay. So I wanted to visit with you just a little bit tonight, but prior to doing that, I do have to read you your rights. Okay. Yeah. So you do have the right to remain silent.
I'll plead my fifth right now.
Okay. You do not want to speak to me at all.
Well, if you got something to say to me.
Okay. Well. Let me finish reading you your rights, and then I'll let you know what I want to talk about. And then at that point, if you do not want to speak with me, then please just let me know. Okay, but let me finish your rights, and then I'll let you know what I'm here to talk about.
You'd think after pleading the fifth 5 seconds into the interrogation, Jerry would shut up. But you'd think incorrectly. As soon as detectives actually finish reading him his rights, he's ready to talk about anything and everything. Except the potential murder of his girlfriend, of course.
And if you love watching killers like Jerry realize they aren't getting away with murder anytime soon, subscribe. That's literally all we do here.
So, the reason that I'm here, sir, is I actually don't want to speak to you about anything that happened today. Nothing of that. What I do want to talk about is Cecilia's family. They reported her as missing. So basically, we're just trying to figure out where she is, and I'm just wondering if you're able to help us, maybe point me in the right direction. Do you know any of her friends or other people that I could speak to?
I don't know.
Okay. So there's nothing that you're able to provide me to help me find her?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you want to continue to speak with me?
Might as well.
Okay. Well, and that's all that I'm actually here to talk about.
Yeah.
So, do you know any of her other friends?
I don't know anything about her friends.
Okay.
She kind of keeps everything to herself.
Does she?
Yeah.
Okay. what about extended family members, like other than her mom or Randy? Do you know any other family members that I could maybe speak with that might?
I don't know anything.
Okay. All right. How long have y'all dated? I mean, how well do you know her?
I've known her since we were kids.
Oh, okay. All right.
Since 1972.
Okay,
Since we're 11 years old.
that's a little bit of time, huh? Okay. All right. And then so you've known her for a long period of time, but have you always been in contact? I guess I'm just trying to gain how well you know her.
Like I said, I've known her since in the 5th grade. We dated in high school. We went our separate ways, but we kind of kept in contact without anyone knowing.
Oh, okay.
We were just friends then, because we were both married at the same time.
Okay, I understand that.
Because we didn't want to get in, in a situation to think that we're doing something just because we're friends, and a lot of people think different ways. Because if you're married, and I was married then, I was divorced, and she was going through a lot of problems.
Okay, that makes sense to me. Obviously, there are a lot of people that don't think males and females can be friends if you're in a relationship. So that makes sense to me. Yeah. I get that. Okay. So when did you all get back in contact with one another?
2005.
Okay, so it's been a little bit of time. Okay.
Been 14 years now.
Wow. Okay.
We kind of won't say nothing to anybody because we kind of it's our own business.
Okay, so you guys are just private?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, she found me through my sister, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I was, kind of being by myself a lot too, and I never trusted nobody until she kind of my sister finally tell her where I was, and that's how we got in contact with each other.
Okay, all right, that makes sense to me. Now, and I don't want to assume anything. Mm-hmm. Are you two in a relationship?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Like I said, I didn't want to make any assumptions or anything like that.
No,
so
we were living together, so.
Okay, so just like dating boyfriend, girlfriend, or?
Yeah, we've been living together for a long time, for over going on 10 years.
So almost common law marriage, yeah. Really? Okay, yeah. All right. So then she's just private, or does she just not have a lot of friends?
I don't know. She got a lot of friends, so she don't really tell me.
No? Okay. Does she work?
She's retired.
She is retired?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I understand...
Oh, before I say anything, can I see your identification?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I forgot to ask first.
Absolutely.
If you guys don't mind.
I don't. Not at all.
Cece did, in fact, have a lot of friends. However, Jerry didn't like her seeing them. Cece's family and neighbors all reported that when Cece was away from Jerry, she was like a different person, friendly, eager to talk, and always down for a laugh. But whenever Jerry was by her side, it almost seemed as if she was afraid to talk. Their relationship was far from healthy, and the family told police that the couple had experienced multiple domestic violence incidents. Though, Cece was never the instigator, unlike in the stories Jerry is about to put forth to detectives.
Has there ever been a time where she's just maybe taken off or been gone for a few days or anything like that?
Sometimes she goes back to her daughter's place up in Washington, Lacey.
Okay, in Washington State?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, if not, she goes to, I don't know, I think some friend's house. I'm not sure who she's always with.
Okay. But after 10 years, you don't know who any of her friends are?
No, she keeps it private away from her.
Is there a reason that she's I mean...
I don't know, it's just kind of my instinct, I think. Maybe it's just something going on, but I don't know. I think she was seeing somebody else too. But I kind of knew something was going on for the past 2 years.
Okay.
But I know she wasn't telling me the truth.
Oh, gosh. I don't know, like I said, they're just, Randy, they're so worried, and I don't know which direction to go to try to find her.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me, because I do the missing person stuff.
Yeah.
So like I said, my only thing is to try to figure out where the heck she is and to, get her back to family.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
She's done this to me before she just left.
Okay. But
I never asked her a question why, it's my, she says it's my business and I do whatever I want. So, okay.
Well, so let me ask this, does she have any, because, I mean, obviously they're very worried, they're very upset and they're afraid because they've not heard from her.
Yeah.
So do you know anything about her, as far as like medical issues, anything like that? Because they're just, at this point, they're just worried that she's okay. Is it possible that she could have gone on one of her little journeys or whatever it is, and then maybe she's now sick or hurt or something that's going on?
I know sometimes she gets all upset with herself. Sometimes she just wants to be alone.
Okay. Upset like how?
Well, it's because the way she's told me, she's been in the military almost all her life from high school.
Okay.
Us Native Americans and our religious rights.
Yes, sir.
We're not supposed to touch the dead.
Correct.
Those has been haunting her all to this day, and she still gets those dead people. You can always talk to a medicine man or whoever; they'll tell you the same way. She still sees all these dead soldiers that she's still see. In our religious right, you're not supposed to touch dead people, because if you do, it comes back on you, and you'll see all these dead people coming at you. Because I know sometimes she says that they talk to her, she gets scared.
Okay.
She's been doing that for the past since we moved in together. I know she tells me every once in a while that she sometimes can't handle it. But I always try to tell her, just go back to your medicine man and do what you can.
So when she tells you those things, what does that make you think? As far as what's going on in her mind?
Military calls it PTSD.
Okay.
We call it different because it's our religious right. You touch a dead person, it's like a curse.
Okay.
You guys will not understand. Us Navajos, we're really, really religious on not touching a dead person. Because if you do, it will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Well, I mean, I grew up in the Four Corners, so I have a lot of Native friends, so I don't completely understand, but I know that my friends have talked about it.
If you don't understand, talk to some people that you know about, to the medicine man, this and that. They'll tell you the same way I'm telling you that it's not nice to touch a dead person.
And so,
but it was like she said, it's her job to straighten out all the service suits, metal, make sure they're not moved, disturbed. Okay. And that's the reason why she did it for 15 years.
Okay. And
that's the reason why her mom, brothers were after her for not doing that. They told her that she wasn't supposed to be touching that.
Oh, okay.
I know to this day she tells me that it does bother her.
Okay. Okay. So, has that been bothering her a lot lately?
Yeah, just recently she told me it's been kind of haunting her again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has she made any specific statements about?
She kind of keeps a lot of stuff away from me. Just a little bit. She tells me that I won't understand.
Cece served for 31 years in the U.S. Army and was a decorated master sergeant by the time she retired. During that time, she experienced her fair share of horrors. But the most persistent horror in her life upon her return wasn't the memories of what she had seen. It was what her partner was putting her through, day in and day out. On the day of Cece's murder, May 31st, both Cece and Jerry texted Cece's son, Randy, about an argument they were having. One text that Jerry wrote to Randy read, and I quote, "Hey son, anyway, your mom is always accusing me of messing around with another woman. I guess her relatives me hauling my female friends around thinking I'm... All the female friends I keep telling her they're my friends, she always say to me I can always call any man I want. All I say is wow. Besides, I tell her I don't even drink or do drugs. Anyway, she used to say I can always call any man all. She always say those words. I always tell her go ahead, go for it. I think your mom crazy." Not exactly the kind of text anyone would like getting from, essentially, their stepdad.
It's just that recently, you know about skinwalkers, right?
Yeah.
They're no good.
Nope, not at all.
They came after me 2 weeks. What was it? Not even a month ago.
Okay.
They used my dad's. See, when my dad passed away 5 years ago, I forgot to put his denture away. I forgot all this time I was working. I kept it inside that storage unit a month ago. Somebody called me in early in the morning, called my name. I woke up and I told Cece, hey, did you call me? She goes, no. I looked around. So I got up, went to work, and I heard a whistle blowing right through my ear. That should have snapped. That they were playing with my mind again. That's what do you call it? You probably don't, you're not going to understand how we go through this. This is called black magic. These are for real. It's black magic. Skinwalkers can run 600 miles in less than 30 minutes. Wow. They're quick and fast. They're called shift changers.
I'll have to look it up. You're right.
Human beings can come into animals just like that, quick. They can walk as a skinwalker, 6-7 feet tall, and back to a normal human being like that walking. There's no good people. She understands. I'm sure you've never seen them, but you heard about them.
I've hung out on the reservation a lot, and I've seen some things I can't explain. I don't know.
I'll tell you this, when they were having her ceremonial done, when she first came back, it was like around 1 o'clock. I was sitting by the door. All her relatives, her mom were all in here. Medicine man was sitting just right down, and I looked this way. I saw a skinwalker walk right by the window with his whole...
You're giving me chills when you say that.
Trust me, ma'am. A wolf's head, nose sticking out, walking like that on 2 feet. And that person went across our next door neighbor, Willie.
Oh, man.
So they had to call his brother to get it fixed. That skinwalker terrorized them real bad. Trust me. They do walk around. They have territories here and there, they say.
You know what? There's a lot of things that go on that can't be explained. So I'm not questioning that. I'm not questioning that at all.
But I'm sure you know what I'm telling you. Our belief is they're no good.
No, I did. I grew up there. So I know. I do know.
Even your own things that come through there, your own siblings do that shit. Your own siblings.
So can I ask you a question on the skinwalkers? When was the last time that you saw one?
Last time I saw one was 2012.
Oh, okay.
That's when I was telling you about the ceremony. That's the first time I ever saw one. But I didn't see the face because they say if you see one, you're gone. You black out. You never know what hit you. You don't believe me.
No,
I think it wasn't because he's never grown up around it or been around it. It's different.
This is what they call black magic. You guys call them witch doctors, whatever. Us skinwalkers are the most powerful in the whole United States. More powerful than any other tribes. Anything you spit, your hair, they use that against you. Your clothing, that's why they never told us never leave your clothes hanging outside.
Oh, really?
Even your own footprint, they can use that against you.
Huh.
People out there are bad people out there. Trust me.
I believe you.
Trust me. You can't kill them. That gun you have don't mean nothing to them. You won't fire.
I'm not a very good shot anyway, so it's all right.
Trust me, a lot of people try firing, their guns just jam. Once they're gone, then it fires after 30 seconds later. That's how powerful their powers are. They're no good people.
Jerry can point the finger at skinwalkers and black magic all he wants, but the eventual evidence will prove that they obviously had nothing to do with it, and that all along it was him, the master skin crawler. Because in the home, Cece had a camera set up, recording the front door and a portion of the living room in an effort to keep her elderly mom, who lived with them, safe. Jerry evidently didn't know or didn't care about the footage. Because the night of Cece's murder, the camera captured Cece stepping outside, Jerry following her, and moments later, Jerry returning with a clear stain on his pants. Tragically, Cece never comes back inside. At this point, police haven't seen the footage, but back home, Cece's family is working diligently to get it to them. In the meantime, police have some more BS to wade through.
So you mentioned that Cecilia's been talking about the ghosts
Yeah.
and the stuff a lot more recent.
Yeah, she says she's been seeing the dead soldiers again.
Okay.
That's really been bothering her again.
When was the last time she was talking about that?
Oh, let's see, 6 months to a year, somewhere in between there.
Okay, so that's a little bit of a window of time.
Yeah. She tried to tell me a lot because she says, I won't understand.
Okay.
But I told her that what I'm going through, you know what I'm going through is all these skinwalkers, they're no good to me.
Well, as far as all that's going on, and I understand she's probably battling that.
Yeah.
Well, then let me ask this. When was the last time you saw her? So that we can,
We're at the house. I left with the truck.
Okay. What day was that?
That was Friday.
Friday. So, I mean, did she say that she had any plans?
She didn't say anything.
Okay.
I know she was talking to somebody on the phone real quiet. She didn't want me to hear, but I could hear her conversation talking to somebody.
Okay.
They were talking real low.
Do you remember what time that was?
Oh, probably at nighttime, maybe 10 o'clock, after 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was dark out?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have a house phone? Is it a house phone, or does she have a?
We had a cell phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was talking on that?
Yeah.
But that'll help if we can at least talk to whoever she was talking to.
Yeah.
Then maybe, because who knows, maybe that's who she's hanging out with. I don't know. Or she would just answer her phone and say, hey, you know what, I'm fine. I needed a little break, whatever. It's just,
I know sometimes she said about this, wanted to just go somewhere and be found sometimes. She says things like that.
So going on that, is there any places you know that maybe she goes to religiously just to release stuff?
I don't know. That I know she kind of, like I said, she keeps everything private to herself. I noticed that she's been doing that a lot.
okay. All right. I'm trying to think. And while I'm thinking, if you think of something that can help me, please share. You know her so much better than I do.
So, like I said, man, I know she's been talking a lot on the phone with someone real low. I could hear them talking, chit-chatting.
Okay.
And I always tried to tell her, I says, who are you talking to? I said, I'm not talking on the phone. She gets all mad and upset. I said, Celia, I can hear you guys talking real low. She gets all upset about it. So I don't know who she's talking to at that time.
What does she say to you whenever you ask?
When I ask her, she gets all upset.
Okay. Can you hear any portion of what she's saying
Oh,
back?
I can't because we're kind of I'm in the bedroom, she's in the living room.
Okay.
Yes, but I can hear them chit-chatting at night.
Okay.
Real low.
I had to ask.
Yeah. I mean, I do have good ears.
Okay.
Trust me.
Let me ask it, does she text? Does she do that?
She does, yeah.
Have you seen any of her text messages or
She
anything like that?
She doesn't open up that phone to me.
No?
No,
Okay.
she doesn't want me to see things in there. So, okay, what do you do is your own business.
Well, I mean, I guess for me.
I mean, how would you like it if you're living with someone, you ask is then who you to, and then she gets all upset. So there has to be something going on there.
Well, that's what it would lead me to believe. If I were in your shoes, I would think that's.
I'm just trying to ask her now. I said, who are you talking to? Who are you texting to? And then she gets all upset about it. It's just none of your damn business, okay?
No, I mean that's exactly. I mean what you're saying, your thought process. That's what I would think.
Me, I tell her. I said, I know you go through my phone. I know you go through all my phone because the way I know and why I understand is because you look at my phone, you tell my friends this and that because they tell me, oh, your wife called me and says, hey, don't be talking. What were you guys doing? This and that. So hey, tell them the truth. I said, we weren't doing nothing.
Actually, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Who are some of those friends that she's confronted?
I don't know.
Well, of your friends.
My friends are just my local friends, and that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because I wouldn't mind talking to them to find out the last time she called them.
Oh, this was, I don't know when she called them, so I really don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but which friends are they? Are you willing to tell me?
Well, his last name, his first name was Ernest, but I know he lost his phone a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And then to my sister, but my sister don't say anything about it too, so.
It's incredibly convenient that Jerry can't name a single friend that Cece has allegedly done this to, because, frankly, they don't exist. Cece has no history of violent, aggressive, or even disrespectful behavior towards any partners. Jerry, on the other hand, has plenty. Because in 1997, Jerry was arrested for the murder of his ex-girlfriend Minerva Minnie Sanchez. In an interrogation, he admitted to killing her, but because his Miranda rights were violated during that interrogation, the admission wasn't admissible in court. In other words, Jerry got away with murdering one girlfriend, and now he's trying desperately to get away with another.
Has she ever had friends just come over to the house?
Once in a while.
Okay.
Once in a while, I think.
Can you think of like maybe the last time?
Haven't been home.
No.
Because I've been mostly in Albuquerque with my sister.
Okay. How long have you been in Albuquerque with your sister?
About a month ago in May, I think.
Okay.
I stayed out there just with her for a while.
Okay.
Then I came back. She asked me to come back, and I came back.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after that, we had to go through some medicine and ceremonials and everything.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. May I ask why?
It's
Or is it just...
because you know about when they plant all that stuff inside your house.
No, I know.
That's what they found.
Okay.
Dead animals, right? Stuff like that. And they took out all kinds of bones and stuff out of my head. Even the crow's claw like that, right on my head like that. Never saw one, but they took it out like that.
Mm-hmm.
They had all kinds of stuff. My dad's been gone for 5 years. They took his toenail out of me. That's not a real good thing.
Not at all.
Some claws and stuff, all kinds of bad things. Turquoise and potteries from Anasazis. They had that inside our trailer while they were listening to us. Every move we made, that's how they throw stuff in there. That's how they were watching us too.
And so you saw the medicine man in May?
Just 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you saw him 2 weeks ago. Okay.
I had ceremonials done.
And then did Cecilia go too?
Yeah.
That was the one that was 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just me, Cecilia, and him. Because we picked him up in Farmington.
Okay.
And then we took him back home.
Okay. And I apologize if I'm repeating this. You were with your sister in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
And then Cecilia asked you to come home.
Yeah. Because of her mom. Well, it all happened because she thought I was schizophrenic or bipolar, whatever you want to call it. She says, "You're just hearing things." I says, "No, I'm not."
Okay.
I said, I can hear some dead people too. I can hear them.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of, this language, this verbal, that's about it. So I just thought, well, I'm later on. So I left and...
So this is a little bit of a topic change. So you came out to Nevada. Were you guys supposed to have a vacation together? Or, I mean...
No, so that's when I'm out. She just gave me the credit card and that's it.
Okay. So, I mean, this was just like a weekend trip. Well, actually, weekend. It's in the middle of the week, right? Yeah, it's in the middle of the week.
Yeah, she just gave me the credit card and that was about it.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what day was that? What day did she give you the credit card?
Friday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Did she say anything to
No,
you?
she didn't say nothing. Nothing.
Okay. Did you tell her anything before you
I
left?
told her I was I'll be back.
Okay.
And that was it. I left.
All right. Like I said, you've described her frame of mind. I'm just trying to.
She's just, like I said, ma'am, she's kind of like private. I don't know. We used to talk about notes and everything got changed. She's kind of like keeping a lot of stuff to herself.
When did that start?
Well, I'd say about over a year now. She's been doing that. But I don't say anything. You know, what she does is her business. That's it.
Has she tried to call you at all since you left on Friday? No. Did you try to call her at all?
No. She doesn't want me to call. She wants to just leave her alone.
She wants you to leave her alone.
Yeah, just mind your own business. That's it.
Oh.
And I told her I was going to be back sometime this week.
So was this just a getaway for you?
Yes,
or
it was. It was just a getaway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Because I got money coming in, trust me. I got lawsuits coming in
For. Oh.
land dispute.
Oh,
I got $100,000 coming in.
okay.
My dad's that passed away. He worked at the uranium mine. We're getting a lot of equal share between my siblings too.
Okay.
We're supposed to get like 3 paychecks of $100,000 each.
Okay. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. And I was going to use some of that to give her and pay off all the bills and everything.
Okay. So, were you're gambling?
We both gamble.
Yeah.
We both gamble.
Okay.
We go to Sunray in Nashville. We go to Northern Edge
Okay.
and Flowing Water.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flowing Water. I know somebody.
Flowing Water,
That's tiny. That one's small.
small, but me and her, I went there and I won $750 out of $1.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I know.
I give her half. What I win, I give her half.
Okay.
Did you get the chance to go to any casinos out here?
Just me.
No, did you get the chance to go to any?
Just walk around. That's all I did.
You did.
When did you know that Cecilia was reported missing?
Until now.
You didn't know.
Huh.
So none of her family tried to call you, or?
I don't even have my phone.
Oh, okay.
I left it at the house.
Oh, your phone is at the house? Oh, okay. You came out with no phone? I can't survive. I've got two. I can't survive without mine.
I don't even care for a phone.
I'm not judging.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I can't.
I really don't get no phone calls from anybody.
Okay.
But I told her I was going to come back.
Okay. Sorry. I just made my heart skip a beat. I don't think I could travel without a phone. It did.
I've done it without a phone for a long time, all my life.
I don't know that I could survive.
To me, I think a phone is really not, probably only for a good purpose, but in a way, it's probably not really good. That's my point of view.
So you'll get to the house and you'll have like 107 missed phone calls on your phone.
I doubt it.
Where is your phone at the house?
I just left it at the house.
But
She just took it away from me.
she took it from you?
Yeah, she was all upset with me.
Okay.
I don't know why.
But is that normal for her?
Well, she is. She's always like that sometimes.
Okay.
Not all the time, but it's kind of unusual.
So she took the phone on Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Thursday night.
Okay.
After I call Randy.
Okay.
I think that was before 10 or after 10 o'clock. I don't remember what it was.
But after the call?
Yeah.
Was that like in your living room, kitchen?
Bedroom.
Okay. Do you know where she said it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because my phone was ready to die anyway. The battery, I think the battery was about to give out too.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't even look.
Yeah.
I probably did too. Okay. So then maybe it's in your bedroom?
I don't know. I just left.
Okay.
I just told her I just want to go on a vacation by myself. It's okay.
What did she say to you?
Just, yeah, go ahead.
Where do you think she? Well, again, I know I keep asking. So you left, and you said she fine, go, and then she just takes off. I'm just trying to think. I mean, you said that she's maybe done this before. Did she tell you where she went in the past?
No, she won't.
Okay.
She won't.
Now,
Trust me, man. I'm telling you the truth.
no, and I'm not questioning that. I'm just trying to, like I said, the family's just worried.
Yeah.
And plus, they were worried because she left mom there too, which is not normal because
She does that every now and then.
Well, and I think the family thought that she was with you because they didn't know where you were at either, and you were answering your phone.
Yeah. Well, she had my phone, so.
Oh, she had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phone records indicate that both Cece and Jerry's phones were powered off at about the exact same time the night of her murder. Both phones were left behind in New Mexico and were never powered on again, at least until law enforcement got their hands on them, and they found plenty more evidence that Jerry had motive for killing Cece. Cece had actually left Jerry a month before her murder, but after weeks of coercion, she allowed him to move back into her home with her mother. From there, things only got worse.
But if you had to take a guess, where do you think she went, or what happened to her?
Man, I don't have to say something.
Okay. I'm gonna leave this with you.
Sure.
I don't know. Well, I already told you I don't want to talk to you about whatever went on this morning, so I'm not even gonna make a comment. But I'm gonna leave this with you because all I'm concerned about
But it's like I
is just
said,
the missing person.
I know, but like I
end
said,
of it.
the truck is mine. It's legal. It's legal.
Well,
She gave me the credit card, and that's about it.
and again, I'm not here for any
I
of
know,
that.
but I'm just letting you know. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I know it's being recorded.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you straight up.
Yeah, no, my only
appreciate
thing
it,
was
Jerry.
I actually.
I'm trying to, I'm just being honest and stuff like that.
Well, you and I've got along great the whole time, so I appreciate it.
At this point, police have no choice but to sit back and wait for more evidence, which very quickly they get from an unexpected source, Jerry's cellmate. Because it isn't just police that Jerry has trouble shutting up with.
So I just wanted to come up here and hear what you have to say.
Okay. So I guess I can start from the beginning. He, from the moment he came in the room, he told me that he had killed her, and he didn't tell me how initially, but he said, he's got it taken care of. And through the days, and especially after I left you the first time, because I didn't have all of the information, and he basically just spilled his guts to me. And it's kind of sad. I got a lot of information though. How she was killed, what he did with, where he traveled to.
Just tell me whatever order you want to.
Okay.
Whatever, where you want.
So I'll start at the beginning. I'll tell you, this is exactly what he told me.
Okay.
Exactly. He said that back in December, so her name is Cecilia. He drives a white Ford pickup. He said that back in December they started having problems because he was sure that she was cheating on him. And he didn't, he tried to deal with it back then. She kept denying it. Then one day, right before the murder, there was a cell phone in the bed. She she wouldn't let him see it. She went to the bathroom. They got in a big argument about it. There was a physical altercation. And then he actually picked up a axe in the back of and I mean, I tried to get some information when he told me that, like, damn. He said, no, with the blunt side of the axe. He then put her in his truck. I don't know what he wrapped her in or anything like that, but put her in his truck and took off, and he drove directly to Las Vegas. On the drive to Las Vegas, he took her cell phone, took the SIM card out and cut it up, he said. Took her cell phone and broke it and threw it out the window. I'm not sure if he did that to his own, but he did with hers. The bloody clothing and the murder weapon, I guess. As he was driving down the road, he got rid of it. Got rid of the stuff through the window. He didn't get rid of everything though. For whatever reason, and these are his words exactly, he drove to Las Vegas. He was going to post up at the Tropicana. He drove into the Tropicana parking lot, parked, and there were too many security. He still had in the back. He drove all the way from New Mexico, I guess, to Las Vegas because there were too many. And he said he got there, he drove directly. I think he said he got there on a Friday, I want to say. So he couldn't stay there. He didn't feel comfortable. He ended up driving down the strip, just down the street from the Tropicana, went to a smaller motel, and then he got back in his truck, and he drove to get rid of the he drove all the way to California, and I know so Barstow, I think, is what he said. However, he was in the state of California getting ready to get rid of the and some cars or trucks came up on him, and he got nervous and didn't do it because he was afraid that they would recognize the car or the truck if the was found. He hopped back into his vehicle, drove back to Las Vegas, or damn near Las Vegas. And I tried to get more information, but it's kind of hard to ask, of course. And he said when he got near the military base, and I'm assuming it's Nellis, I don't know, but prior to Las Vegas, he said 15 miles outside of Las Vegas, he turned and was going to head up to northern Nevada, and he drove off the side of the road, not very far, and dumped the. Didn't bury her. She still had her clothes on. I don't know what it was wrapped in. He didn't get that far, but he did tell me that she had her clothes on, and he said to me multiple times this week, the last several days. It's been almost 4 weeks. 3 weeks, whatever. He said, do you think that the would be gone by now, by animal or by... He's asked me that several times.
It wasn't until 2 years after the murder that Cece's body was discovered in the desert, just outside of Las Vegas. For 2 years, her family was deprived of knowing where she was. In their culture, there is a belief that someone's soul isn't at rest until they are given a proper burial. In this case, Cece was denied that, all due to the narcissism and self-preservation of this man. A man who police promptly brought back in for questioning, because within a few weeks, they didn't just have his cellmate's word, they had that footage we took a look at earlier.
We have some questions about Cecilia that we remember about that night.
Like I said, we just, everyday comments like argument with one another, just everyone's the same.
Sure.
And that's about it. We just usually just same stuff here and there, accusing me here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was able to speak with some of her family.
Yeah.
And they did mention there was issues, relationship issues between you and Cecilia, where somebody was accusing each other of. I'm not sure if she was accusing you or you're accusing her of cheating. Is that true? Yeah. Okay. Was she accusing you or were you accusing her?
I think we're both. Well, I look at it like this. I know she was doing it. Okay. I let it go for 2 years.
Okay.
She didn't think that I knew about it. I knew what was going on, but I let it go.
Okay.
And I wasn't about to get into it with her because I just look at her every day and she thought I was dumb and stupid. And I thought she was going to come out with it one day. She just kind of hid it. I knew what was going on, but to me, I said it's none of my business.
Are you aware there's a camera in the house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that camera captured, I guess, did Cecilia stay on the couch that night?
Yeah.
Okay. And you stayed in the room?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what we're here to talk about, is that morning.
Yeah.
And the important thing is I guarantee you've been honest with us.
Yeah.
And I just want to confirm that I appreciate your honesty and cooperation.
I mean, I always do, no matter what. I'm doing what I can, trying to help you guys, whatever.
Okay.
It's like I said, we every day, a man and a woman always have argument. Not everything is going to be perfect, whatever.
Sure.
Something always comes up, or he or she does, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But as far as that camera, I wanted to discuss a few things with you. So that morning, about 5 or so, we saw Cecilia awake.
Yeah.
Do you remember waking up around that time? It was about 5 or so?
I told her that we're supposed to go to McDonald's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are supposed to go to McDonald's?
Yeah. And we did. Right there right across from the Taco Bell. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what's interesting is this was around like 5:30 or so. I wish I had my book here. But around 5:30 that morning, she leaves. You kind of follow her out. But almost 5 minutes later, you come back in, and that's you there on camera.
Yeah.
There's a few images here, but the interesting about it is you come back in, and she never comes back in the house.
Yeah.
And then there's one more photos of you getting your stuff.
Yeah. Those are just my regular clothes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's important about this is when we got involved in this missing person investigation, we found a lot of outside the trailer, the bottom of the stairs. We also found a piece of her glasses. And then what we see in this video is you have what appears to be a substance on your pant leg. And like I said, your honesty is really important, Jerry.
Yeah.
Looking at this, we know something happened out there.
Yeah.
And just tell us what happened, Jerry.
You know what? Let me deal with this prison sentence, okay? I know you guys are going to transfer me over there. Then we'll talk. Okay?
All right.
I'm just giving you my word.
I would like you to let's take care of it now if it's possible.
No. I'd rather.
Okay.
Because they said that I got a lawyer present. I'd rather be with the lawyer first. Okay?
All right. Okay. And you do have that right.
Yeah.
Right. I wanted to share this with you.
Yeah.
Like I said, any normal person can connect these dots here.
Yes.
And I'm not going to ask you any questions. I'll continue talking to you.
But like I said, let me deal with this first. When I get there, and I'm sure you know that they're going to transfer me over there. And then we'll sit there and talk.
Okay.
And I guarantee I'll give you some answers.
That guarantee was a lie. To this day, Jerry has not made a single admission regarding Cece's death, but the surveillance made his actions that night completely undeniable, and at this point, police were well aware that in a court of law, they'd stand a chance.
So basically what they wanted us to read this to you?
Yeah.
All right. You don't have to make any comments about this because you just now mentioned that you've been appointed an attorney.
Yeah.
So just understand that I'm reading this to you at the request of the family, okay? And I don't know, are we allowed to leave you with this document?
It's probably best you just
Hand it to the guard?
It's probably best you just read it and just take it back with you.
You don't want to have this letter with you?
We're not allowed to have those kind
Okay.
letters. Like,
Okay. Well, this is written by Cecilia's family, okay? Jerry, we deserve to know where our sister Cecilia is at. We're kindly asking. Not knowing has taken a toll on our minds and our hearts. Our niece and nephew don't deserve this. How can one tell their children that their grandmother is nowhere to be found? If you can find it in your heart, please tell us. We're seeking closure for our family. Cecilia took you into her home and helped you in so many ways. Can you find it in your heart to have that same respect for her? May you have mercy on her family. God bless you. The Barber family.
Okay.
So please think about that for the
well,
family.
like I said, let me deal with this. When I come back, I'll make sure that both of you will talk. Okay. I promise you that.
Okay.
Ultimately, Jerry J. was sentenced to 33 years in prison for the murder of Cecilia Finona. She was a mother, a grandmother, and a dedicated Army leader whose life was taken far too soon. Our thoughts are with her loved ones, her Navajo brothers and sister, and all the veterans who would have benefited from the tireless work she did for them. Thank you for tuning in. Nearly 85% of everyone watching isn't subscribed. Your subscription and support would mean the world to us, so we can keep bringing you more content just like this. Before you go, check out one of our craziest cases right here, or one of my newest ones right here.